Hey guys, today I'm going to review the Tanchjim for you. This is a new budget IM from Tanchjim, priced at around $69, which has a custom bass tuning notch. Before starting the review, I want to say huge thanks to Ho-Kago for sending this review unit in. Please do check them out below via my unaffiliated link. All the thoughts and opinions you're about to hear today are my own. So let's start the review. The packaging of the 4U is really good as expected from Tanchjim. It has the IM, the fantastic thin cable which I like, two sets of tips, the screwdriver to change the notch, and a pouch. It would have been nice if they could have included a small cheap case instead of a pouch. Just a minor nitpick in my opinion. The 4U is made out of metal and the faceplate has the shiny finish which looks really nice. Right out of the box you can see how small the 4U is. It has a fantastic fit. I can wear them for hours and not bat an eye. Also the passive noise isolation while wearing the 4U is really good. The build quality of the 4U is fantastic and it far exceeds the price point I would consider at around $69. The nozzle diameter is about 6.4 millimeters and it has a notch to hold the ear tips properly so that it doesn't fall off. The 4U has a single dynamic driver and the diaphragm of the driver is specially designed for the Tanchjim 4U. It is always nice to see Tanchjim carrying out the attention to detail both in the design and the R&D. Now before talking about the sound, let's talk about the customization of the sound. Well, there are 4 ways you can customize that. So please check the graph on the screen to see the differences. Basically the bass is in the lowest position is very lean and in the 4th atmospheric position it has the most amount of bass. The stock position out of the box is the atmospheric position which has the most amount of bass, which is what I tested the IM in. I find the 3 other positions which it has is to be very lean, so I did not use them for my extensive testing. Even the stock atmospheric position isn't what I would consider bass heavy or bassy. The overall tuning has this mild U shape which is quite apt given the name Tanchjim 4U. The bass of the 4U is also very apt for the price. It isn't too dark or it is too limp. It has more of a sub bass than mid bass. There was a tad bit of a mid bass bleed which makes it sound a bit nicer depending on the song you're listening to, or you might not like it depending on the song you're listening to. So it depends on you. When listening to the song Crack Crack Crackle by Classy, the sub bass notes was quite adequate, but I felt that it was a bit pillowy and the bass wasn't that tactile, which I personally like. The mid bass when listening to the 1985 live album from Cassiopeia was plenty tactile and the tonality of the instruments were quite good too. But I personally would like a tad bit of a bite over here in this region to sound it a bit more crisp. The overall bass for the price is really well done and it sounds what a similarly priced IMs will sound like. Now coming to the mids. The male vocals are they do sit back in the mix, and the thick velvety male vocals like Chris Cornell or Bill Withers, they do flow along very smoothly. Female vocals are too done really well as they do not sound too shouty, neither do they lose their energy which I like for the female vocals. The vocals were a surprising part for me as the 4U does that really well over here. Especially if you like female vocals but are sensitive to the shouty upper mids range and in the budget G5 IMs, the 4U is a good option. Now the treble is a bit dark over here. So if you're someone who is a bit sensitive to shrilly treble, this is a good choice. But that doesn't mean the 4U doesn't have the treble energy I search for. It just strikes a very good balance over here. The air region of the treble has a decent amount of presentation too. Now talking about the technicalities of the 4U. The 4U is quite average over here and for the price it is quite apt. The soundstage of the 4U again is decent for the price. The width while average, I found the depth of the soundstage in 4U to be quite cramped. The imaging to left and right and vice versa again was quite apt for the price. The gaming performance of the 4U was better than average as the dark treble really did help in situation where a lot was happening and it didn't get piercy or shrilly. The gaming performance of the 4U was better than average too as a dark treble really did help in situation where a lot was happening and it didn't get piercy or shrilly. But the average soundstage did make a mess of footsteps when playing FPS and it was quite a bit hard to gauge around. Even after all this, I say that the 4U is quite good. Why? Well, the 4U does something special. That is, it tries to give you a neutral sound signature while not making the IM sound too harsh or sibilant or make it sound too bassy. So if you're someone who likes a mellow sounding IM, but you do not want that much amount of bass, neither do you want that much amount of treble, which sounds very shrilly, then the 4U is a very good choice. The 4U is not something I will personally buy or I will personally use, but there is a significant chunk of people who want a neutral sounding IM without it having too much bass or too much treble, and it's hard to find that, especially in the budget segment. I think so the 4U is that kind of IM. So that is my review of the Tanchjim 4U. If you have any questions, please do comment below and ask. Like and subscribe, as it helps me out a lot, and it's free of charge. And I hope you have a great day ahead. Bye.